G-Wagon to Bentley's, love. What's your we're not cash, double back, baby. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no, this ain't a Chevy, the king.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from South Philly. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
One, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Right 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. That goes for 58.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Right adds the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's a first carry for their running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Here we go. Here we go. Liking, 8-6. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. It's a 70 Ranger.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense.
Come on.
Great job.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Steady.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He gets that into the hands of Wilcox. Oh, running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready,
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Isn't it just so nice when you have a guy like this, when you're deep in the red zone and you need to finish with 6? Not only does the defense have to account for him on the ground in a more traditional fashion, but when you have this many ways to get him involved in the passing game, it is just so hard to stop.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, There is a lot of space open underneath.
Handoff here, up the middle. And trying some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
11, Thomas. Right 80, stop.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
11.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's Burrow. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Wright adds the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by Knox. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Seemed like the receiver might ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Room to run past midfield. And he'll be taken down. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Zach Moss in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. He'll find Rashawn White. Still going inside the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Big time play for Philly. 47 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready?
Throwing now from the gun. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
On 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Moving to his right. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Tommy Tremble, tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, 11.
Now, Burrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back down the sideline. He's on his way. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Right adds the extra point. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
44-yard line.
Check. Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Check. Hurt. Let go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to throw. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Ready. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got that complete to Knox. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2nd and 5.
Lions. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Second bad, but somebody got to do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody got to do it.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Burrow. Out to his right. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Eleven MT.
A first down throw for Burrow. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
11 Thomas. 12. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Stop.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Burrow here on second down. Moving to his left. That one incomplete. Good job. Pittsburgh there separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Get nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third and long.
Here we go. 11.
They send a receiver in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Deputy Ryan!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ready? 19 target. Ready?
On second down, a run with White. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Third and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes White. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready?
The third quarter begins with a run. Finding room across midfield. And he is out of bounds. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get it.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of 2.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Aside that open man is Knox. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Tag. Viking 18. 65 catch. 65 catch. Go.
This one caught right side by Knox. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Here's first and 10.
60 Bison. Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
At the 6-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Ready.
They'll go with him again. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Third and goal.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here as they get it at their own field.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Matthew Wright.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. That's going to be fielded back at the 5. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagles first down.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Yes, ready?
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. He'll get this, and he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg will find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point
Come
conversion.
19! Come 19!
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Cut! 180! 180!
That's Pierce in motion. Burrow, little shovel ahead to the receiver. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
180! Cut!
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Forced out wide. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 1, ready?
3rd and 5.
Gun! Cut! Hey, can! 12. 11, Thomas! Stop!
Burrow. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Big 13! Big 13! Stop!
Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
180!
2nd down. Burrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 80,
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Bengals.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Matthew White set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes White. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Come on. Hey. That's Mustang 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He gets that into the hands of Wilcox. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Up the middle they go. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
3. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up. and set up a third down.
Third down and the 11.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready, ready.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Reichert to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
11. Here we go. Can.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
29-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2.
From the 43,
11 empty.
it's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 12. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Stop.
Burrow to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready? Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 empty. Stop.
Now a running play. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
11 Thomas. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Now right to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Rather start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Back going. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. We'll find his running back right there. From up and down, just shy of the 40. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
That's good for the Eagles.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
49-yard
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready up.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Stephanie! 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats!
Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.